Do not touch your phone. Right after today's tech update, we're diving into a must-hear call from my weekend Kim Komando show that you can get as a podcast. It's called Kim Komando Today. When we hear of satellites looking down on us, we think of the military or the CIA or the Chinese or Russians. But what about spy satellites so good that you personally can be identified while sunbathing or out for a run? And what if these satellites are suddenly in the hands of private businesses and not the government? The scenario I just described is not hypothetical. Albedo Space, based in Denver, manufactures very low Earth orbiting satellites that can read the license plate on your car. Its mission statement: to provide commercial and defense customers with on-demand high-frequency coverage. A commercial customer can be anything from a town to a construction company to a small business. Anyone who has the ability to pay. Suddenly, what's going on in your backyard is now available to anyone who wants to buy it. Join folks everywhere from NASA to Apple who get my free newsletter. Sign up right now at getkim.com. Yes, another brilliant call from my weekend show. You're going to love it. Here it is. Bill in Madison, Wisconsin. Hello there, Bill.
Yes, hi, Kim.
Welcome.
Nice talking to you.
Thank you.
Kim, I read your article in the latest AARP magazine.
Oh, well, thank you for doing that.
Yep. Yeah. Lots of great tips and information. I'm looking at it right now, and in there you say you use Wi-Fi mesh networks.
Yes.
And that's something that I think might work for me.
Okay, so what kind of internet do you have?
I have satellite.
Okay. And who's your provider?
A satellite ISP. Viasat.
Okay. And then what's the typical speed?
Laugh.
Slow.
It's 12.
Oh. Well, okay. Well,
sometimes I'll get up to 17.
Oh. Okay. I'm sorry for you, Bill. I am. I'm sorry.
I know. I know.
Have you looked at Starlink?
I have not.
Okay. I want you to look at Starlink. Go to starlink.com. That's Elon Musk's satellites that are going all over the world. And the reason why I bring that up is that we're using Starlink as a backup for when we do some of the shows from when I'm not here in Phoenix. And let me tell you, Bill, coming down, it's about 150. And then going back up, it's about 5. So you're going to go from 12 to 15 to 150 or 5. Your mileage may vary, but Starlink is pretty amazing. And then, of course, you're going to put the mesh network. Euromesh Wi-Fi system is amazing. You just need that 3-pack. That's what we're using. And it's about $160, $70, and it's really easy to set up. Now, the Starlink, what I want you to do is to look at the price, and I didn't go through that with you, but it's $600 for all the gear, and then it's about $110 a month. But you have a really bad internet connection coming down. I think we need to fix that before we fix the router situation. So take a look and see if you can get Starlink. And then add that Euromesh, and then you'll be just smoking there in Madison, Wisconsin. I'm sure it's available in Madison, Bill. I'm sure that it is. And also, thanks for picking up that AARP magazine. In case you don't know, I was the cover girl, yes, for AARP for September. And it's a part of their tech section. And so if you read the magazine and you liked it, make sure that you drop them a note and say, hey, thanks for putting Kim Komando on the cover. Bill, thank you for your call. Hats off to you for listening. Now, if you have a tech question that has you stumped, I've got your back. Zip over to komando.com and tap that email Kim link. Your notes, I read them all like they're just the tech gospel. And you can get Tech Smart every single day with my free newsletter. It's up for grabs over at getkim.com. That's getkim.com.